Welcome to DBL-A. This is to rappers he doesn't like. Part 1. Today we're doing little today we're doing Lil Pump. I'm not gonna listen to any of his early work because he has way too much shit, way more shit than I thought he had, honestly. Because the only songs I know of is, well, I only know of Gucci Gang, and he's in I Love It with Kanye West. So I'm just gonna start with his albums. He got 3 of them. Let's start with this first one, Lil Pump. He's gonna go in order. I'm not gonna make y'all listen to it. I'll just pause the recording. I'll listen to it and come back to you what I think. The first song is called "What You Saying," featuring Smoke Perp. Oh my god, bro! It's just my music taste is so crazy. Who knows? I might like it. Let's find out. Oh man, I expected Lil Pump to be bad, but I did not expect him to be that bad. My goodness, bro. I, it's so bad. I think I zoned out like 3 times. I can't even. And then Smoke Perp, when his verse came, when he was going, okay, I was getting kind of hyped. I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. And then, like right in the middle, it just went away. It was just back to the garbage. Wow. Wow, bro. That's crazy. And I have never listened to Lil Pump other than I Love It. I never heard the whole song of Gucci Gang because after I heard the hook, I did not want to listen to it. I didn't even want to listen to him off his name. But now I guess we're about to go ahead and listen to Gucci Gang. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Now, and before we get into my review about Gucci Gang, I meant to say on the last track, like the ad libs, they kept repeating. It's like they ran out of ad libs like a quarter through the song. But Gucci Gang, it's as bad as I thought it was. I will say this. I give a Lil Pump props for trying to use his natural voice instead of trying to do the auto-tune shit like some other niggas is doing. I give him props for that. As far as the rap goes, he wasn't really saying much. I mean, I heard him say he do meds a couple times. He said his grandma do meds as well. I think he might have mentioned somebody sling guns. He sling dope. He said he sling dope. And he fucks bitches and forgets their names. You know. It wasn't really. I mean, the only good thing really about the song, the thing that made the song good, or made the song appear good to people, was the beat. I like the beat personally. I feel like I could kill it in a freestyle. But you know, we're not talking about that. Let's get into what's this song called? Smoke My Dope. Be back.
Fight. Perfect. Round 6.
Alright. Okay, alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, back. Smoke My Dope. Garbage. Completely trash. Has nothing going for it. Nothing going for it. Nothing going for it. Not even the beat. Not even the beat. Beat trash too. I don't care. Anybody got to say it's beat trash too. Like it was very repetitive. Lil Pump tried to save the song by switching the flow at the end of the song, but it was too late. It was too fucking late. It was the whole damn song, bro. Like, that song is trash. It's garbage. Lil Pump, you tried to save your own song, and unfortunately, your boy ruined it. And I say your boy because we're 3 songs in, and you've already your first 2 features is Smoke Perp. So, all right. So next, I guess we're going to Crazy. Okay. Alright. So for Crazy, I see you, Lil Pump. You did your shit. But as I'm listening to his flow on that part, his like cadence, or like I don't know, and it sounded like he was copying J. Cole. I don't know if I'm crazy, but it sounded like he was copying J. Cole's flow on that, or you know. I don't know. Was he paying homage or was he copying him? I don't know. As far as the song goes, I think, and the only reason the only reason I was laughing is because I think I could do this song better than him. I really do. Matter of fact, I will record a version. I will record my own version, or do my own version, and then compare the shits, and people will be like, "Damn." I'll be like, "Yeah, I know." All right, it's time for Back featuring Lil Yachty. Let's just keep like this.
Guard the objective. Indicating waypoint. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Alright, so Back featuring Lil Yachty. Okay, the hook is a little long, I might add. I never really knew when it was going to end until he started rapping in it. And then he went into the fast shit that he did in the last song. He did the little fast shit that he did in Crazy. But it was the same rhymes. In Crazy, it was an and then in this one, it was a because I was hyped when he was doing it, so I realized, I'm like, wait, doing exactly what he did in the last song. And then he went into the last song and said, all I gotta do is go crazy. That's it. And he had to switch up the words because he forgot he was recording Back, not Crazy. Long story, pretty much, all I'm saying is Lil Pump part, garbage. Lil Yachty, I don't even like Lil Yachty. I don't like Lil Yachty because the first experience I had with Lil Yachty was Broccoli, and we all know how trash that song is. But you know, it's like, but he killed it though. He for real saved the song. He for real. Well, I don't know if he saved the song, because then you still got the hook that go after it. That long ass hook. You know. But he did do his thing. Lil Yachty killed it. You know. Unfortunately, the song was not good enough to pass the test. If I'm only listening to the song for Lil Yachty, I might as well not even put it in my playlist at all. On to D-Rose. Okay, and we're back to just terrible, terrible music brought by Mr. Little Pump. He does not deserve to be called Lil Pump anymore. He is now Little Pump from now on through the rest of the album. Now, first off, I was very confused because it's called D-Rose. I'm thinking he about to talk about basketball. This nigga talking about 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist. And then when he finally got into a verse, because I thought it was just gonna be that for the whole song. But when he finally got into the verse, I got hyped. I got hyped for a second because I thought he was gonna actually like rap good. And then, hold on, I'm going to the part. And then he went ahead and said, 100 on my wrist, bitch, feeling like. He said, 100 on my wrist, bitch, feeling like D-Rose. Pop 4 says, not feeling like a hero. Superman. And then, you know, Superman, like Rio. Lean got me like Rio. I'm getting hyped because I'm like, okay, alright, let's see where he going with it. And then he said, and my auntie on P.O. What the fuck does that have to do with that? I mean, first off, I don't, you know, and he lost me from there. And then he said, 100 on my wrist again. And he said, don't spend his money on a bitch. Therefore, don't spend money on a bitch. Never trust a nigga because he acting like a bitch. He rhymed bitch with bitch. He rhymed the same word. He rhymed the same word in a row. He rhymes. Oh, Little Pump. Take it, and then said bitch again. Take a nigga bitch to the Motel 6. I just broke my wrist because I'm whipping in the kitchen. Then this is where I got hype again because I'm like, okay, he added an extra syllable on to the shits, to the phrases. So I'm like, okay, and then it was just bad again. Broke my wrist because I'm whipping in the kitchen. Pass a brick to my mom, and I told her to whip it. Why? What? What? Why? Why? Again, where are you going with this? What the fuck? 4 bands in the kitchen. 9 bands in the kitchen. 4 bands in the kitchen. 9 bands in the kitchen. Ain't that 14 bands? Hold up, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13 bands, my bad. 13 bands in the kitchen. You just said the same line. I just fucking bitch. What? I just fucking. I just fucking bitch. I just broke my wrist. He just said I broke my wrist again. this nigga broke his wrist 4 times, bro. Damn. I feel bad. I feel bad for his hand, for his wrists. They just gotta be terrible. He can never play basketball again. What the fuck? And then he said, I fucked your bitch again. And then said, I fucked your bitch again. And said D-Rose a bunch of times. And this goes on for a while. Wow, it actually goes on for the rest of the song. I didn't finish listening to the song. Because, he's saying something else. Nope, he's saying what he said at the beginning of the song. 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist. If that gets stuck in my head tonight, I'm gonna break something and never buy a replacement. I do have a PS5, and it better not. Yeah, I hope it don't get caught in crossfire. We're gonna be at the door now.
No reason to throw a rock at someone's child.
Bro, I can only imagine the look on her face when I start pushing them into oncoming traffic.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man, that's a thing that I do.
You do? Why?
Unbelievably trash, disgustingly garbage. This is terrible. The beat is okay, but it's just so much trash. It's just awful. It's terrible. At the door. Needs to head to the door and leave. Don't ever exist on any platform again. Unbelievable. This is terrible. The whole verse, he just said what he said in every other song that he's been saying. I was hoping it would stop, but it has not stopped yet, and we are halfway through the album. My goodness. Gucci Mane is on the next song, and there's a Chief Keef and a 2 Chainz feature. Hopefully them niggas can save this album and give this album at least a 6 out of 10 by DBL-A, because my god, it is not getting better. And if I hear him say Lil Pump at the beginning of the song one more time, I am going to wake up my neighbors. We're moving on to Youngest Flexer featuring Gucci Mane, sorry.
A few minutes later.
Oh no, and it's a poor performance by Mr. Gucci Mane. Another poor performance by Lil Pump. But who thought it would be good anyway? I thought it would be. I at least thought Gucci Mane would save the song with his experience. But instead, he just went on, and he rhymed "believe it" twice. I couldn't believe it. That's how terrible and awful it was. And I'm very convinced that Gucci Mane has written Lil Pump's verse. Now we're going to Foreign. I have no doubt in my mind that this is about a car. Okay, so Foreign it's not terrible. It is bad. It's bad. It's just bad. The best line in the entire song is when he say, "I'm chopping up bricks like I know karate," and even that line is just meh. But I mean, hey, what you gonna do? And of course, the hook is long as hell. And of course, he said "Lil Pump" at the beginning of the song again. Of course, I'm getting more aggravated. I'm waiting for this 2 Chainz verse. I don't really listen to a lot of Chief Keef, but this song is Whitney. See what it is. And once again, it's another song on his album where the feature is the only thing worth listening to. And it's such a shame because Chief Keef's verse goes first, whereas Little Pump goes second. However, I will say this: Mr. Little Pump's hook sounded pretty good coming after Chief Keef's verse. At the transition into the hook from his verse, it sounded good. Okay, we got Molly next. This is already gonna be terrible, I can already tell. Unbelievably trash. I zoned out the whole song. Iced Out is next. 2 Chainz, please bring. Oh, I feel like out of all the 2 Chainz verses I've ever heard from 2 Chainz, this is the worst one. Easily. I feel like the way he rapped like he performed for how much Lil Pump was able to afford. Like, I feel like 2 Chainz gave his price and Lil Pump was like, I can't really afford that. And then he was like, how about this? And then lowered it. And he just kept on lowering it until Lil Pump was able to afford him. That's what I think. Because he did 2 Chainz on this track. He just did Lil Pump again. But if 2 Chainz is gonna do that, Lil Pump could have just did the whole song himself. And just had 2 verses, bro. Like, you really disappointed me, Mr. 2 Chainz. You really disappointed me. You really, that's great. Up and there's a song called Boss by Lil Pump. You can only imagine how trash this is going to be. Okay, alright, I'm fucking done. I stopped the song halfway through. I stopped Boss halfway through. I'm not listening to Flux like, and I'm not listening to Pinky Ring featuring More Smoke Perp and Rick Ross. You fucking serious, bro? I'm not listening to it no more. The whole album has been the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's one song. I'm convinced now. The whole album is just one song, and that's why it's called Lil Pump. Because Lil Pump is one thing. It's one person. This album. Okay, alright. The Lil Yachty feature was pretty good. Better than I thought it was gonna be. Gucci Man, disappointed. Chief Keef, delivered. Only downside is he had the first verse, so of course Lil Pump could not compare. 2 Chainz also did not deliver because Lil Pump could not afford, is my prediction on that. The whole album as a whole, out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. Chief Keef is a whole point himself. Lil Yachty is also a point to himself, because these two were the highlights of the entire album. I'm not even gonna waste my time on Rick Ross. Okay, he does what he does. But Chief Keef and Lil Yachty did their thing. They tried to save this man's career before it fell. Gucci Gang had a dope beat. Crazy, he did like a different pace flow from what we be doing, and Iced Out, he had the perfect chance to be like, I'm iced out like 2 Chainz, but he didn't. He said, I'm iced out like Gucci Mane. The song is called Iced Out. The hook, you say Iced Out Chainz. The person featured on the track is 2 Chainz, and you say I'm iced out like Gucci Mane. The disrespect. That's probably another reason 2 Chainz did what he did on your track. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. And that is the end of Lil Pump's album, Lil Pump, review by DBL-A. Leave in the comments what albums I should do this to. All that shit is. It don't have to necessarily be bad albums. It could be albums that you think are good, and you give me the shit. Yeah.